ongoing mind game loomed over the complex of pools. "Here comes the welcome," Dreyfus said. Something strode towards them, following a dry path that wound between the bathing pools. A pair of shapely, stockinged female legs rose to support a flat tray arrayed with drinks. High heels clicked as the legs approached, placing one foot before the other with neurotic precision. The fluid in the glasses remained rock steady. Talia's hand moved to her belt. "Steady," Dreyfus breathed. The servitor halted before them. "Welcome to House Perigal, Prefects," it said in a squeaky voice. "Would you care for a drink?" "Thanks," Talia said, "but we should—" Dreyfus put down the coffee bulb and dithered his hand over the tray. "What do you recommend?" "The red's acceptable." "Red it is, then." He took a glass and lifted it towards his lips, just close enough to sniff the aroma. Talia took a glass for herself. Only Sparver abstained. His metabolism couldn't cope with alcohol. "Follow me, please. I'll take you to the matriarch." They followed the legs through the cavern, winding between the pools. If their arrival had gone apparently unnoticed, that luxury had passed. Talia could feel the back of her neck prickling from the uneasy attention they were now warranting. They climbed to one of the highest pools, where 4 ornamental iron fish vomited water from their gaping mouths. 3 adults were floating in the water, up to their chests in perfumed froth. 2 were men. The third was Caitlin Perigal, her face recognizable from the summary file. Her muscular shoulders and arms tapered to elegant webbed hands with acid-green fingernails. A peacock's feather adorned her hair. Green nymphs and satyrs buzzed around her head. "Prefects," she said with all the warmth of superfluid helium. "Matriarch Perigal," Dreyfus said, standing with his feet a few centimeters from the edge of the pool. "My companions are Deputy Field Prefects Sparver Bankal and Talia Eng. We've met, of course." Perigal turned languidly to her 2 companions. "The sleepy-looking fat one is Tom Dreyfus," she explained. One of them, an aristocratic man with long white hair, examined Dreyfus through clinical grey eyes. His plumage rendered him in impressionist brushstrokes. "Your paths have crossed before, Caitlin?" Perigal stirred, breaking the water with the muscular fluked tail that had been grafted on in place of her legs. Talia touched the stud on the side of her shades to verify that the tail was real, not a hallucination. "Dreyfus' function in life seems to be finding obscure legal channels through which to harass me," Perigal said. Dreyfus looked unimpressed. "I just do my job. It's not my fault that you keep being a part of it." "And I do, don't I?" "So it seems. Nice tail, by the way. What happened to the legs?" Perigal nodded at the walking tray. "I keep them around as a conversation piece." "Each to their own." "Yes, that's the general principle." Perigal leaned forward in the pool, her voice hardening. "Well, pleasantries over with. Make your inspection, do whatever you have to do, then get the hell off my habitat." "I haven't come to inspect the habitat," Dreyfus said. Talia tensed, despite herself. This was the moment she had been both dreading and quietly anticipating. "What, then?" Perigal asked. Dreyfus removed a card from his tunic pocket and held it up to his face, squinting slightly. He glanced briefly at Talia and Sparver before reading, "Caitlin Perigal, as matriarch of this habitat, you are hereby charged with a Category 5 infringement of the democratic process. It is alleged that you tampered with the polling apparatus to the intended benefit of your house." Perigal stuttered something, her cheeks flushing with indignation, but Dreyfus held up a silencing hand and continued with his statement. "While the investigative process is in operation, your habitat is to be placed under lockdown. All physical traffic between House Perigal and the rest of the system, including Chasm City, is now suspended. No incoming or outgoing transmissions will be permitted. Any attempts to break these sanctions will be countered with destructive force. This is final and binding." Dreyfus paused, then lowered the card. "The state of lockdown is now